Now let's discuss about ternary operators. Using ternary operators, we can write conditionals. So let's see some examples. Let's see how we can write ternary conditions. For example, here I can say, let's declare a variable let is raining is set to true. Now I'm going to write a ternary condition. If I say, for example, is raining, if it is true, I want to console log you need a raincoat. Let's bring it down here. And if is raining is false, I want to console log you don't need a raincoat. Let me just bring that down here so that you can clearly see. Okay, this is how you can write ternary condition. First, it's gonna check for the condition. Is it true or false? If it is true, it's gonna execute this piece of code. If the condition is false, it's gonna execute this piece of code. For example, right now is raining is true. So what do you think will be executed? Let's console log that now. See, as you can see, you need a raincoat, meaning it is true value. So it's gonna execute this piece of code. Let's take one more example now. Let me just copy these two lines, or else just change the value. If I say false here, as you can see, it returns you don't need a raincoat, meaning this piece of code is gonna execute. That's how you can write a ternary condition in JavaScript. To understand it better, let's see one more example. I'm gonna declare, let's just remove this. I'm gonna declare a variable let number is equals to 5. I'm gonna say let's check for a condition. Is number greater than 0? If it is true, I want to console log. Let's use backticks this time so that I can specify or concatenate variables directly. Here I will say number is a positive number. But what if, let's just let me just bring this down here so that you can clearly see. Okay, if this condition is true, I want to console log that number is positive. But if it fails, I want to console log, let's say backticks here. I'm going to say the number is a negative number. Now if I save this, as you can see, 5 is positive number. That's because 5, it checks number is stored 5 is stored in number and 5 is greater than 0, so it's gonna execute this piece of code here, meaning 5 is a positive number. If I change a negative sign here, if I add a negative -5 and save that, as you can see, the -5 is a negative number, meaning this code fires up. That's how you can write a ternary conditions in JavaScript. That's it for this video. In the next video, we are going to talk about window methods. So I will see you in the next one.